It's the year 2007 and the PlayStation 3 is still struggling on the market. Quality first-party games are rare, but with one series, Sony's fate changed forever. I know it's a little bit overdramatic, but I thought as an intro for this video, this would be some kind of cool thing. And by the way, you know, when you read this kind of text in the history books about the console wars, it looks always nice, you know. It looks like that you have some huge battleships and Microsoft, Sony and Nintendo are fighting for the dominance of the universe and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you know, guys, you know what? Let's go back to business and let's talk about video games. But first, Servus and hello. My name is Fireball313 and welcome to a new episode of Beyond the Game. In this video, I would like to put some attention on the Uncharted series, especially the third part, because I have a very nice item what I would like to present. But before that, let's do some history when we talk about the Uncharted series. In 2007, the first Uncharted game came out, and that was Uncharted Drake's Fortune. The German version is Drake's Schicksal, but it's technically the same. This game got created by Naughty Dog, and this was a very important title back then on the Sony console. Like I said already before, the console was struggling on the market, and a lot of games what got released, third-party games especially, had really technical problems with the console because of the architecture of the chip system and the design. And yeah, and then Uncharted came and it changed a lot because it was a showpiece in so many things. A showpiece on a technical level and a showpiece how video games got really involved. And basically, if you don't know anything about the Uncharted series, this is Tomb Raider with a cover system. So what Naughty Dog actually did is they took the idea of Tomb Raider and they combined this with the cover system of Gears of War, and they made an epic story, and the way how they designed the series was in a very cinematic way. And that is Uncharted, the Uncharted series. You don't play the game, actually, you play a movie. It really feels like that. And the storyline is really awesome. The characters are really good written, you know, and the interaction between with the characters is really awesome. It is really like an Indiana Jones movie, what you watch, you know. And Nathan Drake is the main protagonist. He is like Indiana Jones, only a little bit more, how to say, not so slick like Indy, you know, because he has a very, very dark history, you know. So he's not an archaeologist. I hope I said correctly. He was actually a thief, you know, and he's hunting for a lot of treasures through the series, and he doesn't want to put his stuff in the museum. He just wants to have a lot of money, gold, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, and when this got released, really, this was a game changer for the Sony console. And I really, from this moment, I really loved the series. Not because on the technical level, what was really for me impressive was the way how the character got written, you know, by the producers, because everything had this movie feeling for me. And so I was really glued to my console till the end, and I really didn't got disappointed. Yeah, so this game is really critically acclaimed. So it got many awards, and that was, I think, even the game of the year back then when it got released. Yeah, so yeah, that is the German version, like I said. I don't want to go into the details with the Uncharted series. I just want to show a little bit the small details with the package, because Naughty Dog and Sony did some small efforts in this. I mean, this is just a standard version. So, and then when you open it, you see already with the manual. The manual has something like a small book, you know. And I don't want to read all this stuff now. But the manual is not just standard. It looks different, really different, you know, like a little bit like an old book. And beside that, when you look at the Blu-ray, you see, you know, it's really nice design. When I take this out, you can see even, oh wait, I'm stupid. Let's do it like that. Look, that's nice, huh? This gives a huge scope, you know, of a scene from the game. I really like this presentation. And they continue this actually, this kind of detail, this kind of love. And I really appreciate it. I mean, I'm a sucker for that, I must really admit. So wait, so here. So this is with the first Uncharted. When we move to the second Uncharted, this is Among Thieves. This one came out in 2009, and it continued, of course, the story of Nathan. And for many, many people, this is the peak of the series. I think this is really an awesome game, but it's, I mean, it's a little bit better than the first one, but actually I like the fourth part was for me actually the peak, you know, really the climax, if you guys ask me. But it's my personal opinion. So this one came out, like I said, in 2009, and this is a standard version also. But the details continues here also, you know. So for example, you see the Blu-ray has this kind of cool design, and the menu the same, you know. Okay, the back looks shit, but I like this actually, you know. This has, I don't know, some kind of epic touch. And here you have another cool picture of Nathan, what shows some stuff from this game, you know. So wait, let me put this back. And I like this also. Oh, I hate this, sorry. Yeah. Oh. You know, actually, I could just make a video just because how I got frustrated with the packages. So, yes. The third part I will show soon, because this is the main attraction of this video. We move to Uncharted 4, Thief's End. That was, for me, the best game in the whole series, and we never thought actually that there would be a fourth part, because everybody thought, you know, it's just a trilogy. But Naughty Dog really rounds the storyline up. They finished the storyline in a perfect way about Nathan, and you learn a lot from his past, that he has a brother, and of course I don't want to spoil, but at least this is really the best game in the whole series, if you guys ask me. And this one came out in, let me think, 2016 for the PlayStation 4. Of course, it runs on the PlayStation 5 also. Unfortunately, already with the PlayStation 4, they lost a little bit the love about the design. I mean, the Blu-ray looks really still cool, has this map background. This really fits with Uncharted, but besides that, there's nothing else. So that's a real shame, I think. Yeah. And besides, I think that, wait, yes, besides the third game, the fourth has a multiplayer also. This got continued actually with a spin-off, and that is Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. And in this game, actually, wait, no, I must check my documents in this case. Wait, Uncharted: Lost Legacy. Ah, yeah, right. This is from 2017. And this is a standalone expansion of the fourth game. And you play these two characters. And yes, this is a good Uncharted game, but I mean, the quality is on a really good standard, but compared with the fourth game, it's a little bit less. The inside looks like that. And unfortunately, the tradition continues in this case that they don't put any kind of effort. Unfortunately, it's a little a shame, but at least the Blu-ray looks nice, and you get, unfortunately, no manual anymore, just this sheet where you find some information about the control schemes, and that's it. Yeah, in 2000, no wait, for the PlayStation 5 actually, there came two remastered series. Uncharted, the Nathan Drake collection, then you had the first, the second, and the third in a remastered version. Unfortunately, I don't have this one yet, but I have the second remastered, and that is Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Collection and A Thief's End, so the fourth part. And the Lost Legacy, what I just showed, this one, is together on this PlayStation 5 version. And you get adaptive trigger with the dual sensors. You get 3D audio, 4K graphic with better frame rate, and they even claim that you can have a frame rate till 120 frames per second. I never tried this out actually. Yeah, and this one looks like that. And here they put some effort in it. I want to show this because the background has some kind of sand design. So this fits a little bit with this design here. Yeah, but unfortunately no manual. But if you don't have, for example, Uncharted 4 and The Lost Legacy, then I really would recommend this one. It's really good, yes. And if you had a PlayStation Vita, there was even an Uncharted game for this system also, and that is Uncharted Golden Abyss. And this one came out in 2011 for the small Sony handheld. This was a technical showpiece because Sony always claimed that you have PlayStation 3 graphics on the Vita, and with Killzone and with Uncharted they really delivered this kind of quality. This game was not designed by Naughty Dog, it was designed by Bench Studio, and you feel this actually. They made a cooperation together with Naughty Dog, but mainly Bench Studio was busy with this game. And Sony wanted to show the technical things, what the handheld could do. So the touchscreen, no, I have to say different. There was support for the touchscreen, for the camera, for the motion sensor and stuff like that. But that was, I must really say, that was not really a good implementation in the game. So for example, sometimes you have some plants in front of you. Nathan has a knife and he must cut this away. And when you have the screen of the Vita, you must do like this, you know. And I really felt it really didn't fit with the gameplay, because you have both your hands on the handheld, and then you must, because with the thumb is a little bit stupid to do that, so you do it with the finger and moving on the screen, you know, and taking your hand off the controls is a stupid thing. So it didn't feel natural. And about the story, it is not so cinematic and epic like the other games, but still a quality game, you know. And if you want all the Uncharted games, then of course I want to recommend that if you have a Vita. What would be really, really cool if they do an HD remastered for the PlayStation 5. That would be really nice, because I think many people didn't play this one, because back then when the Vita got released, it was of course expensive, and the whole market changed, and many people never bought this one, you know. So it would be really nice if Golden Abyss could get a second chance, you know, on the PlayStation 5. Yes, but now I want to show the main attraction of this video. And with all my might, I will move this box now from left to right. Yeah. This is Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception, and the Explorer Edition. This one came out in, let me think, 2011, together, of course, with the Special Edition and the Standard version. And to give you guys an idea about the scale, let's put a PlayStation 5 game next to it. And then you guys see how big this sucker is. So yeah, so this is, yeah, I mean, this is a real treasure chest technically, but soon I will talk about the details. There is a funny story about this version. Back then with my girlfriend, I think it was for Christmas, I wanted Uncharted 3 as a Christmas present, yes. And so I asked her if she would give me the standard version of Uncharted 3. And I even didn't give her a picture of that, you know. I just gave her the name, PlayStation 3, Uncharted 3, you can do nothing wrong. Yeah, so on the Holy Night, 24 December, you know, when we opened our presents in Germany, I opened this one and I was really surprised, like, what the fuck? What should I do with that thing? And she said, yeah, you ask for Uncharted 3 and you get Uncharted 3. And I was like, yeah, but I just want the game. I wanted to get just a game, not the fucking treasure chest. And yeah, but I mean, you guys can imagine, I was delighted. Everybody should be delighted. But I felt really guilty, you know, because that thing was, I think the price back then was above 150 euro, something like that. Yeah, you know, and I was really surprised, you know, and you guys can imagine, I was just speechless, really speechless, and I felt guilty for I don't know how many weeks. Yeah, but my girlfriend was happy that she gave me this this thing, and now I must admit, I like this also, you know, and it's cool in so many things. Before we take this apart and I show all that stuff, the price of the Explorer Edition depends, of course, on the way how the package and the condition, how everything. I mean, if everything is still in the chest. And so that is really a thing. So if you guys want to buy this, I think the cheapest version, what I found, was for around 120 euro, and then it's actually beyond that. So this one, for example, in this condition, is something like 250, 300 euro. What I saw. So yeah, and soon we will open this, but first, what is really important is the presentation of this treasure chest, and I want to show you guys all the pictures, because this belongs to this, you know, because we must really value what we get for our money, you know, and Sony put a lot of effort in this Explorer edition, and I want to show that. So I must say I like already the front design, because this has a window here, you know, and then you can see the box, and it's made out of wood, and yeah, and the quality of this paper, this cardboard, is really awesome. And you see already some images here, and this looks nice. And they claim already here that you have some movie kind online experience. So yeah, when we move it to the side, then you see the details of the Explorer Edition. That is what you have all in this treasure chest. And then you get some boosters, some character designs, stuff for the multiplayer, some kind of codes. I show you guys soon. Soon I show you guys this. When you move the box on the back, uncover the truth. Awesome adventure in blockbuster quality, immense action with intensive fights. In this time, and this is really important, if you wanted to play the multiplayer, Sony had this network pass. With every game, with a multiplayer function, there was this kind of, it was, I think, a code or something. So, for example, if you use this code one time, and you sold this game to somebody else, and he wanted to play online, that was not possible anymore. So, and then you had to pay 10 euro in the PlayStation Store to play, in this case, Uncharted 3, I mean the online mode of Uncharted 3, yeah. And I think this was a stupid idea, and Sony was trying to gain some money on the used market in this case, but luckily they really dropped this idea very, very, very fast. Uncharted 3 is 3D compatible also, if you have a television for that, and the special glasses, I have that. I never tried this out, so my experience in this case is really limited. Just what I read on the internet. Yeah, but I like this design also. Looks really epic and cool, you know. And on the other side is actually the same details. So, and now I want to open this, and come on, get open. By the way, okay, you guys can see that. Here's actually Drake and Sully, his best friend. So, and then we take the box out. Fuck. Wait, this is a little bit easier when I do it like that. So, because I don't want to break anything. And that is the treasure chest of the Explorer edition. And yeah, the first impression is really solid. This is some kind of wood. This is wood also. This is here fake leather. You know, they want to give this impression that it's leather and that it's an old treasure chest. You have some details here. I hope you guys can see that. That is wood also. And yeah, and this looks really nice. The surface of this is shiny. I think you guys can see that. And I really like the design of this globe, you know. And I hope you guys can see that. And by the way, on top you can see here is Nathan, and here's Nathan also. And when I move this around, the design goes all around here, you know. So yeah, this is really cool. I like that, you know. It feels really authentic and quite, yeah, it doesn't feel cheap, but not expensive also. I hope you guys know what I mean. The side is not really spectacular in this case. It's just wood, you know. Yeah, to open the treasure chest, you must do 3 things. First, you open this one, and this. And then you can open the treasure chest. And here, I hope you guys can see that. Here is wood, and there's wood. Actually, they glue this, and with screws, they put everything together. Yeah, and then here there's a content of the treasure chest, and that is, of course, the special edition of Uncharted 3. Soon we look at that in details. Then we have a sticker, a really big sticker. Then there's a statue of Nathan. And beside that, there is how do you call this? This is a belt bucket. Soon I show this. And here is the ring of Nathan, what he always wears. And I don't know if you guys can see that. For example, here you can see he's wearing a ring. And you see this already in the first game. And this is a replica. The inside of the box looks like that. And this is wood also. Yeah, good quality. So let's move the box on the side. Oh. So. And first we look at the special edition of Uncharted 3. You could buy this one also in the stores. You had the normal version, then the special edition, and then the Explorer edition. I think this one was something like, I don't know, 80, 90 euros, something like that. Actually, I never saw this in the wild. I just saw the standard version in this case. And this is the back of it, and it tells you already stuff from the network pass, the multiplayer, and how much space you need on the hard disk, stuff like that. By the way, this is the German version, but this is identical with the rest, I think, of the world, with the English one and the Dutch one. Yeah, to get this out, it's very easy. Swoop, like that. This is this plastic sleeve. And compared to Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2, the quality of this one is is way better. It's really way better. It doesn't feel cheap or something. It's really, really solid. Because with the Forge Unleashed, the special edition, I was really disappointed. Yeah, and now this is so cool. This is the box of Uncharted 3, and this has a feel of a book. And this is not plastic. I don't know this kind of material, but it's very smooth. And it has this feeling really that it's the book, you know, with a book cover. And yeah, so you could put this in the shelf and people would immediately think that's a book. Besides that, you get this impression here and here also that it's a book, you know. That's the back, and like, that looks really cool. It looks already like, it looks like that it's leather or something, and that it's in used condition. So, and you can feel this, you know, this here, this print. And this print also, and I really like that, you know. So this is one of the good examples why it's always nice to have a physical games, because you just don't get the game, you get way more an experience beyond this game. And actually the whole channel is about this. This is the prime example, I must really say. So, and you get really a lot of value for your money. So, and when I open this book, you get some notes from Drake, and that tells you stuff from the game, and this is so cool. I like that, you know. So you must, as an idea, this actually is some kind of art book. You could call it like that, you know. So you have Nathan and Sully, his best friend, and there you see actually. Wait, can I zoom in? There is his ring, what he's always wearing. Yeah, and here's some locations where you are heading. And this is Elena. This is his girlfriend. She's a reporter, actually. I don't want to spoil too much in this case, but I must really recommend you guys, if you want to play the series, really play it from the first part, and 1, 2, 3, and the fourth one. And really, the fourth one you must really play at last, you know, because it has really perfect ending. So, okay, so this is, yeah, Nathan and his girlfriend. Yeah. I think even, wait, this really reminds me, these are images from the first game, actually, because this is the first scene. Yes, oh, I'm really stupid. This is from the second game. Yes, and this is from the third game. Oh, I'm really stupid. I forgot that. Yeah, so, yeah. And you guys can really see Nathan is really a likable character. You know, he is funny, he is serious, he has a lot of good attributes, actually. And depends on the situation, he has always really a cool head in this case. You know, he always stays very cool. Wait, let me take this out first. Yeah, and this is the back, the last page, and then here is the manual with all the download codes for the. This is for the online functionality. This is stuff you get, some weapon mods and some outfits. Here's some weapons also. You get a modification for the AK-47, stuff like that. Really, yeah. If you like that, of course, you can download that. Oh, yes. And this is the manual. This is cool also, because they put some effort in this also. This is quality paper, and it says already, the compress here says this is a map. And you can open this like a map. And this is the manual. Yes, and this is so awesome. This is how you install the game. Here's about the controls, about all the informations of the game. Then actually here it's about the characters, what you can do with your character when you turn it around. And this is nice also. You get the whole world as a map. And here's just some standard information, you know. But the effort As a menu, no, I have to say different, really. As a manual, this is so cool, really. This is so different, because a manual is always like a normal book in this case. But this really fits with everything together, you know, because you're on a treasure hunt. And what do you need? Of course, a map. And you get a map. And that is really nice. Yes. So you guys ask your, no, I have to say different. If you guys want to know where the game is, that is quite easy. It is here. And when you open this page, and then you find the Blu-ray. And there it is. Yes. And if you don't need this one, shit. Then you put it just back. There in this book, and then it's gone. It's really nice, and it stays even. You know, it's not really loose or something. It's really perfect. It really fits perfect here. And yeah, this is the art book manual. I don't know how to call that. Really, really cool. Yes. Wait. Then we get a huge sticker with a 3D perspective, and I move it a little bit, and I hope you guys can see that. This is one scene later in the game when you are in the desert and you have this firefight. That is cool. But of course I will never plug this anywhere, because this is too awesome, you know. Really too awesome. In the beginning, I thought this is some kind of mouse pad, you know, that you put it like that, and then, yeah, but I was wrong in this case, because it's of the size, you know, because it's for a sticker. It's big, you know, it's really big. Yeah. Then you get the belt bucket, and this is this one, and this is solid metal, something like that, really. And this is really good quality. It's quite heavy. So, and what you just need is a leather belt, you know, and then you put it here in, and then you can just use it. Yeah, it's a nice thing. I'm not, how to say, I don't like this kind of belt buckets, not the buckets, buckle, sorry, normally, but that is included in this edition. It's nice. Of course, I will never use that. Okay, then next, and but I like this one. This is the ring of Nathan, and I actually never opened it before. So this is the leather strap, and this is real leather. And here is the ring of Nathan, Magna something, yes. And here is a date, 29 January 1569. Yes. And if I recall, this ring is, I think, in the first or in the third game, really important. I don't remember quite, because it's already some couple of years that I played this series. Yeah, so, and of course you could wear that if you want, but it's a collector's item, so yeah. But I must admit, I like that compared to the belt thing. So, let's put this back where it belongs. Yeah. Yes, so nice and safe. And then, as the last item, we have this statue. And that is always a discussion. You like statues or you don't like statues. You know, there's a lot of collectors who have this kind of manga statues, you know, where you glue everything together, or when you have certain special editions, where from Assassin's Creed or Call of Duty, where you have this kind of figures, you know. I'm not a fan of stuff like that. I'm not a person also who likes to put this on the shelf, something like that. So it's nice that it's included, but this here, this is not my real thing in this case. But hey, everybody has a different taste, and that is okay also. I just opened this only one time. This is the second time that I will show this to the public, and then I will just put it back where it belongs, and then it's okay. Then it goes back to the treasure chest, and then I will bury the treasure chest somewhere in the yard, and I don't know, 100 years later somebody finds that, and then it has a certain value. Yes. Yes, so put this. I must be careful because I don't want to break anything, especially with the AK-47. This is a little bit fragile, I noticed. So, yeah. So this is the AK-47. I don't know this kind of material. I think it's some kind of plastic, but I'm not sure. This is the main weapon of Nathan, what he always used beside his pistols. Yes. Then we have this stone, and it looks like that. Of course, it has this name, and this is solid plastic. Here is a small thing where you place soon the figure on it, and it stays on this point. And you see already the footprints here and there, so you can see already how you must place Nathan on this piece of plastic rock. Yeah, the figure made by Sideshow Collectibles. I don't know this company in this case. Yeah, and it looks like this. Nice details, I must admit. And then there's Nathan. Get out. Oh, wait, I need some space. Yeah, and that is Nathan Drake, the main protagonist. What I noticed for the first time already is this one is loose, and that is nice. And this one is loose also. This gives more an realistic feel. The pistol is stuck here, so you can't take it out. Yeah, so, and that is Nathan. And you can see here, he has his ring around his neck. So, yeah, the details are really extraordinary. I mean, I'm not a specialist about this kind of figures, but for me, this looks really cool. This is armor belt. And here you have his pants. And what I really like is even the shoes are really detailed, you know. And soon I place Nathan there, and then he stands really still. So, but first I take his gun and I put it in his hand, and I want to be careful because I don't want to break anything. Yes, like that. And it really fits in it. So, and then, unfortunately, you must use some force to get Nathan on this rock. Yeah, and then, here, like that, yes. And then he stands still on that. And I must admit, when I see this now, let's say in the store, it would give me a really good impression, but this is not kind of thing what I would like to place in my living room or something, you know. For that, in this case, I think I'm already too old, you know. If I would be 15, 18, something, then I think I would think different about that in this case. Yeah. It looks really, really nice. Yeah, and I mean, because of my brother, I saw some other statues with almost the same quality. So I was really impressed when I took this out for the first time, that they put a lot of effort in this. Yeah, so you get really something for your money. So, and when you put everything together, actually, together with the treasure chest, the game, the sticker, then you get really some nice stuff, I think. Yeah. Nope. Now it looks better. Something like that. Yeah. And the treasure chest. Oh, wait. No, this is too big, I think. Boom. No, it's not a good idea. So the final question for this video is if you want to buy this. Just for the game, of course, Uncharted is a really awesome series, you know, and so Uncharted 3, I really recommend. But before you play this one, I would start with the first and then with the second. If you have a PlayStation Vita, try to get the Golden Abyss. If you don't have a PlayStation 3 or something, you can always go to the remastered version for the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. They are always still available. The question for collectors, do you want this? It depends, of course, what you like, you know, serious. I didn't need the statue in this case. I was already happy with the treasure chest, with the art book, with the sticker, with the belt buckle, and with the ring. What would be really a cool idea, but I think, of course, this is quite expensive, I want to show you guys, is the watch of Nathan. I would like to have this as an original replica. That would be really cool. But this is what I would like. I must admit, if I would saw this in the store for a price of 200 euro, I would not buy this. I mean, I got lucky. My girlfriend bought me this as a present, and I'm glad with that. I mean, if you guys like what you see, then really go for it. You will not be disappointed. Then the question is how much money you want to spend on that, because it's not really cheap. I saw on eBay you can buy everything piece by piece, but this is stupid also. This is even more expensive. So if you want everything together in a good condition, then you must pay something above 200 euro. Yeah, and if it's really worth, that is, you must answer this question to yourself. But just playing the game, really, yeah. If you want an awesome time with the PlayStation, the Uncharted series is the perfect thing, and you can do nothing wrong about that. Yes. Oh. And that's it with this video. If you guys like my content, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. If you want to leave a comment, I would be happy about that also. So see you next time, guys, and please don't forget to support your local video game store. Servus.